Manchester United versus Fulham match day live, and it obviously kickstarts off with what we call the confirmed starting 11. No sooner they're out than we obviously show up, obviously raise up to the occasion and see what exactly you guys are really thinking about this. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And Rock and David is my name. Shockingly, Forson Omari has gone ahead to start. 19 years of age. Manchester United went ahead to buy him from Tottenham Hotspur 5 years back, and he is really a very good talent, meaning that he joined Man United at the age of 14 from Tottenham Hotspur, and Ten Hag has gone ahead to give him his first Premier League start. And the other things to note about are all about the players that are on the bench, and to bring you exactly what this game of football is all about. We really keep it. Sorry about it. Looks like I need some water in my body, right? But we'll obviously prevail and see how things are really going to happen, because it's really heating up in my country. And a moment, guys, that is the starting 11 for the club of Man United. And let me first find myself getting what we call a drink, as I join you. A minute, guys. Well, I'm back. I needed to really get some water in my body because I felt like I was really running short of water. I've managed to get some. So that is the starting 11 for the club of Man United as named by Eric Ten Hag. And we are having Onana, Lindelof, Harry Maguire, Garnacho, right? Then Casemiro. We are having Rafael Varane. In there for you. We are having Diego Dallo. We are having Kobe Mainoo. We are having Forson, right? That is the starting 11 for the club of Man United. And then the substitutes are as follows. And then the substitutes are as follows. Ben Deir at Hale, Evans, Kambuala, Amad Diallo, Amrabat, Koila, Eriksson, McTominay, and Anthony. That is the bench of Man United, and it comes in through to obviously start like that. And that's Man United and the squad that Eric Ten Hag is going to hate to name to come in through and obviously take it to where we deserve it to be as a club of Man United. When we go to the Fulham side, it's Leno, Castagani, Tosin, Bassi, Robinson, Reed, Lukic, Wilson, Andreas Pereira, formerly at Man United, and we are having Iwobi and Muniz. That is the starting 11 for the side of Fulham. There comes Rodak, Ream, Diop, Tete, Balo, Trowley, Kane, and Kodrovra, Raid, Adama, and Broja. That is the starting 11. Those are the substitutes for the side of Fulham, and that's what Ten Hag is going to hate to name in through to face Marco Silva's side. So let's see close to 50 likes. Smash on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. And it's all about Man United coming in through to put in a shift, as we know the reason as to why we should win this game of football. Let me show you the reason as to why this game of football should be a must win for the club of Manchester United. And these are the facts as to why we badly need to win this. First and foremost, look, Aston Villa is in action today. They're also playing. They're having 49 points. Tottenham Hotspur having 47. and Man United is having 14. So, before you look at this one, who is really 11 points ahead of Man United, let's look at the guy, Aston Villa, who is having 49 in the 4th place. Amidst there being speculation that the Premier League is going to be added a 5th spot if at all their Champions League coefficients really rise, I really want to let you know that. Let's look at 4th, because if you fail to get 4th, then you get 5th. So, Tottenham Hotspur are not playing any game this week, meaning that they're going to play next weekend. And if we win today, we'll move to 47 points as Manchester United. And that will be a very huge milestone for the club of Manchester United and everyone who really loves this club. So that is really a huge milestone for Man United, something that we need to see happen in there. And we need a win. We need a win. We need a win such that we close down on Aston Villa, as Aston Villa still has very many games to play into this season, facing the big sides that are really ready to obviously take it to the level where it deserves to be. So after that, we obviously call for you guys to go into the comment section and really find yourself putting in what we call the predictions. Go ahead and really put in your predictions, and we really bring you what our thoughts are about it. Now we go to the starting 11 for the club of Man United, and this is how things are really looking like. And if at all you know, that is the confirmed starting 11 for the club of Man United, and that's how Erik ten Hag is really gonna line up. Andre Onana in goal as usual. He's really ashaming all those that really thought that he was not the right guy for the club of Man United. And trust me not, he's really one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. He's going to hate to keep, I think he has 7 or 8 clean sheets. 8 clean sheets. And I think it's really gonna go up in the sky. That is Andre Onana for you, for the club of Manchester United. Diego Dalot. For Ten Hag to come in through and obviously start him at the right back, it shows you that he's not really willing to risk one of the biggest contributors for his season, known to obviously come in through and really do the job, onto the right back position for the club of Man United. And we know how good he is. In the game of Aston Villa, he really had an assist. He has gone ahead to score 2 goals this season. And in the game of, was it Aston Villa? Luton Town, I think, he inverted very well and got himself a 1v1 against the goalkeeper of Luton Town. So he's really mastering the art, and Ten Hag is not willing to obviously sacrifice him. So that's why I was going to hate to say, let me put Lindelof on the left side of the full back position and see to it that he maximizes the qualities and the orchestration of Diego Dalot onto the right. And for Lindelof, he's really going to be having a busy day, and he needs to be up in the sky. But I think we are going to be at Old Trafford, and that should be really something not to worry about. Rafael Varane and Harry Maguire again into the central defense for the club of Man United. Harry Maguire had a very disastrous 45 minutes as we played against Luton Town, and he was taken off alongside Casemiro. So this time around, we expect that being at Old Trafford, we should really capitalize onto this and really win our games and really get going. The other guy is Kobe Mainoo and Casemiro. I think this is the 13th or 14th start in a row for Kobe Mainoo ever since he went ahead to start against Everton for the club of Man United. Ten Hag is going to hate to trust him, and trust me, Ten Hag is not complaining about what this young man has gone ahead to put up onto the field of play. And that double pivot of Casemiro and Kobe Mainoo has gone ahead to offer us huge confidence in what we do in here at the club of Man United. And no one doubts that double pivot on its works. I saw very many people coming out and saying Casemiro is off. You know, tell me that there is a player who really has only good games in his career. That player is not there. That player is not there. And whoever comes out and tells you that a player is going to be playing good every time is not there. But let's admit, ever since Casemiro returned, we are really doing better. Remember, Lisandro Martinez has been here for a few games and look sure, but Casemiro is back, and you see to it that he's one of the most important pieces into the jigsaw that Ten Hag has been missing in his lineup. And every time he came up and really partnered with Kobe Mainoo, you've gone ahead to see a lot of art. He defends very well. He has those line-breaking passes that can release the legs of Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, and maybe Rasmus Højlund, who is really missing action. They really got an injury and is going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks. So that is the double pivot for the club of Man United. And then we are having Garnacho onto the right attacking side of the midfield. And trust me, yes, it's going to be Forson leading the line. And guess what? Marcus Rashford is going to be played onto the left. That is a decision that Erik ten Hag is going to have to make. And Bruno Fernandes is being played into the central attacking midfield area. That area is really good, and I really have my own reservations for Bruno Fernandes. But talking Bruno Fernandes, remember he scored the winner when you're playing away at Fulham. He left it late, 92nd minute. That's when he obviously capitalized onto that ball and really curled it at the back of the net to give United the well-deserved win. But I don't know how he's going to come in through and obviously act today, but I can confirm to you he's one of those players that are hugely a threat to the side of Fulham. He's going to have to score very, very many goals on the side of Fulham that we need to obviously come out in the even look through, because he is really unstoppable when it comes to Fulham. Even last season, he scored by the very many goals against them. He scored very many goals against them, and remember we faced them like 3 times. Quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and the 2 times we played them into the Premier League. And I think on both occasions, Bruno looked like he was really knocking to obviously score. If he doesn't score, he really puts in an assist every time he faces that side. So Ten Hag is going to hate to name his team, but the big decision to start Forson is really surprising everyone. This story broke yesterday that Ten Hag is willing to start Forson as a centre forward for the club of Man United, and maybe we thought it's not gonna be the reason, it's not gonna be the way, but the manager has finally gone ahead to confirm to the source of Man United Academy that this guy is really worth it and is going to really start it. I've always gone ahead and told you that Man United, when they look at players who have potential like Forson, they've come up to obviously try to keep them here. And how have they gone ahead to keep them here? They've done the following: 1, given them longer contracts and obviously given them minutes. But for Forson, it's a different kind of state altogether, because his contract is running down on the 30th of June, and Man United are trying to convince him to really put pen onto paper before his contract really runs down, because Forson wants to try his future elsewhere, and Ten Hag rates him highly at the club of Man United. That's why you see to it that he has gone ahead to come in through and really say, this guy is going nowhere, I need to keep him around and really take him to the best, or put him to the best of the use for the club of Manchester United. That is Forson Omari for you. And I think he comes in through to start, and that really puts Anthony into a very huge worrying state. That is it, because if you're Anthony and you play for the club of Man United and you see to it that you're not part of the starting 11 yet, you've not been starting the previous 3, 4, 5 games for United, it shows you that maybe the manager who went ahead and really bought you and brought you at Man United is really losing hope in you. That is it. Not so? It's losing hope in such a person. And I think this guy is really not ready for this. But all I want to let you know is simple. Forson is really good, and I really saw him put up an assist for the game that we played against the side of Wolverhampton Wanderers. You remember that very well, and that was the winner scored by Kobbie Mainoo. I know most of you remember it like it happened yesterday, but Forson Omari was part of that action that went ahead to really be a memory of what, or to be a reminder of how good Kobbie Mainoo can be. Let's see close to 30 likes smash on this video as we really continue to broadcast it. Let's go to Fulham and see how Fulham are really gonna line up before I come into your reactions into the live chat. If I don't have something to tell me, go into the live chat, talk to me there. I'm gonna come and react to it as up. Bernard Leno, formerly at Arsenal, is in between the stages for the club of Fulham. Castagane, right back, meaning that's going to be facing Marcus Rashford. Robinson Ande, left back. I really love this left back, and he really overlaps very well. He has pace and is really a very good player. Then Bassi on the left side of the central defense, and Adarabioyo onto the right side of the central defense, and that is the back five of Fulham. They've also gone ahead to go with a 4-2-3-1 Lukic and Raid in the double pivot, and Hilson, right attacking midfielder facing Lindelof. Iwobi is going to be playing onto the left attacking side of the midfield, facing Dalo. Pereira is going to be facing Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park, and Ara Muniz is going to be leading the line for the side of Fulham. So, I think we can kill off this game of football. They're not having Willian. They're not having Paulinho. Those two are really important onto how this team plays, and I think they are the reason as to why Fulham is going to lose hugely at the club of Man United. And it might be a night where you're going to see Man United coming in through and really score loads and loads and loads of goals. But never say never in the game of football, but it's written all over the wall that Man United are the favorites. So obviously lift this game and really take 3 points. And these 3 points are hugely needed by the club of Man United. And it's really very important that Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to trust another youngster at the club of Man United. I have my friend called Dami, and he has always gone ahead and told me, why not start Amad Diallo ahead of Forson? Now, you have a time to see this guy, and Erik ten Hag is the man who really gives you the best that you deserve. And today, Man United's front three cost the club a combined £325,000 in transfer fees, meaning that they bought Garnacho, and Forson Omari. You get Marcus Rashford in the academy, and that's how good it is for the club of Manchester United. And the 20-year-old midfielder Toby Koila is on the bench also for the club of Man United. So Ten Hag looks like he has other players going to detect in the academy, and he thinks they can come in through and really do a wonderful job for this mighty club. So smash the like button, comment and share. Your predictions should be welcome in the comment section below. After that, you can as well come in through and really tell us that what your thoughts are for this beautiful game of football. But we really wait to see how the United side fares into this game of football, and how the youngster Forson Omari comes in through to lead the line for the club of Manchester United. So let me go and read through your comments and see what you guys have to tell me. I'm having Prince Alex. God help us till end of the season. I think God has gone ahead to help us already, and we're really doing the best. Sauta Jata, good luck, boys. How are you doing today, bro? I'm doing great. How are you? How are you, and how are you doing? Henry J. Uganda, it's a sure win. 3-1. All right. Thank you very much for watching through. Then Muhumuza Sam, Man United 2, Fulham 1. That's his prediction. But I think United is going to score 3, according to what I really feel about this game. I see us putting up 3 goals, and West and Fulham might not even score today. Then Mihambo, Man United win. That is it. And I would like to remind you that all the time we've gone ahead to play in such games, ever since this year started, we've been averaging 2 goals per half. Sorry, per first half. Every first half, Man United has gone ahead to score 2 goals. If you remember the game against Tottenham Hotspur, talking about the Premier League, first half, it was 2-0. I think it was it 2-0? It was 2-1. Then, the other game was against Wolverhampton Wanderers. The first half ended 2-0. The game against West Ham, 2-0 first half. The game against Aston Villa, 2-0 first half. I think it ended 2-1, right? Was it 2-1? I think it was 2-0 first half. Luton Town, 2-0 first half. But there has been a common factor in all that. It has been Rasmus Højlund. But there was no, most of those goals that he scored, there was no what we call a combined effort. Ten Hag was obviously confirming to us that he really has people that can obviously kill off the game of Man United as soon as possible. But I really feel like Rasmus Højlund is going to be missed. So continue to go into the live chat, put in your predictions, and after your predictions are in, then we'll come in here and obviously see what you guys have to say about this beautiful game of football. As Erik ten Hag has gone ahead to obviously have a say, and I'm looking for his interview before we really went into the game. And he has gone ahead to replace Rasmus Højlund with Forson Omari, and I don't know how this is going to really leave the club of Man United, but I know it is really a very huge change, and this is what I like about this manager, risking the young talent. And he says, you deserve, he always says it, you have to deserve to be in the starting 11 for Man United. You know, he's not just gonna come out and really say, I'm gonna promote you to the first 11 because of your thoughts that you need to get better, or you need to really be there because you are coming in from the academy. He says you have to deserve to be into the team of Man United, obviously get yourself into those positions that Ten Hag wants those players to be in. That's why it's easy for him to obviously say, this player is not going to meet my standards and I really want him out of the club of Manchester United. Looking through what Ten Hag is going to hate to say, let me see here. Let me see what Ten Hag is going to hate to say here about replacing this guy with Forson. So Ten Hag had the following to say, and more is still coming in through. We have to replace Rasmus Højlund, and then you look at what is the best balance for this game. Then the progression and development of the players and what they are showing during training sessions. So he has gone ahead to base all this onto the situation in which Omari is. Forson Omari, 19-year-old coming in through to start, is really a game changer. It's a game changer for everyone who thinks that Ten Hag is here for jokes. There is no team that sees a manager trusting young talent and they obviously sack him. If you're having a project to build, you'll obviously need these people like Erik Ten Hag to build your side and really take it into the sky that most of you really want you to be. So for me, I'm really excited. I just can't wait to see this guy sit down and really watch it going and doing the needful. He has gone ahead to raise another thought onto Forson, and let me try to obviously bring it onto your screen such that you guys have to watch it and really see where I've gone ahead to get it from. But Forson Omari has gone ahead to get his start, and he's another exciting lad that the manager really has gone ahead to show love. I've gone ahead to see people, some of them are really calling in for Amad Diallo to start as a false nine for the club of Man United, but Ten Hag has made his decision, and let's see how this goes, whether it will backfire or it will go the right way. He said Forson came twice lately in games against Newport and Wolves. Against Wolves, he had a very good moment where he was decisive in making Kobe Menu's goal, so he deserved to play, and of course now he has to show it. But he proved it when he came on as a substitute and in training. So Ten Hag is 100% sure that Forson Omari will obviously put in a well-required shift, and that shift is really going to take the team of Man United to 47 points, and this is a win that we are all waiting for to really get. So Ten Hag and his words, I'm calling in for your predictions in the comment section below. Continue to let me know what your thoughts are about this beautiful game of football, and let me go here and end this after ending it and see what your predictions are. You, the viewers of this channel, 100% is calling in for a Man United win. Oh my God. So none of you really thinks that this is not gonna go our way, and I think it's gonna go our way no matter what. I would pray to it that Forson Omari has a beautiful game such that he starts even against Nottingham Forest in the midweek, because you're going to be playing into the FA Cup. So thank you guys for watching through. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. For the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum. It has been nice having to you here, Prince Alex, Jata, Henry J. Uganda, Muhumuza Sam, and Mbo Miha. Always nice. Keep it, this channel